Welcome to Edge Tactical Systems. I'm Guru Darren. In today's video, we're going to be learning all about Silat blade tactics drills. All right, so let's dive right into it. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go over this drill that's going to be done empty hands first, and there's going to be a progression. It's going to be empty hands, then it's going to go to empty hands against blade, and then blade against blade. We're going to be just working off of lower body thrusts. These drills they grow. They can go from lower body thrusts, they can go from slashes, they can come from high thrusts, right? But we start with the low thrust first, that way we build upon it, okay? So this is how this drill is going to work. My man Nick's going to face me off. So it's going to be a punch to the lower abdomen, right? So he punches into the lower abdomen, I get it out of the way. So very slowly he comes in. The first thing I'm doing is I get this out of the way with my wrist bone, attacking at the wrist of, below his fist. Bang, blast that. I grab the arm, right here. Then I deliver a punch straight back into Nick. He does the same thing. So we flow with this drill. So we slow it up a little bit. And the idea is angle this body out of the way and then deliver it in, stepping forward. So if this was a blade, I would be shifting out of the way of that thrust. So from here, say he decides to throw an uppercut. He throws that uppercut, it's the same thing. I get right out of the way, I'm here, out of the way, I angle, boom, and then I deliver back a punch. Okay? So now he has a knife. Now I'm going to go empty hands against the knife. All right, so same tactic. I'm here, he comes in, I get it out of the way, I check the arm so he can't thrust or slash back on my body, right? If I don't check the arm and I parry that out of the way, he's going to cut me. All right, so again, first thing, I get out of the way, I shift. So I take this little step and shift. Then I deliver a punch back. Now remember, now he parries. This is just a drill to build sensitivity, timing, and adhesion to the body. Knowing your distances. So if he comes in, say he comes back here, right? He comes in super quick, I can still get it out of the way, right? He comes in super quick, boom, get it out of the way. So that's knife against empty hands. Now we go into blade against blade. We're in our fighting position here. Now remember, we're going blade against blade. There was no other options. Everything was exhausted. I was unable to run from the knife fight. I have to stay in play. I have to protect myself in some way. You have to have some kind of skills. Okay, so he comes in. Again, I'm here. I angle out of the way, and I deliver it right back in. 1, 2. 1, 2. Shift, thrust. Shift, thrust. Now when you're doing this, don't bring your knife hand too far back. Keep that blade poised towards your opponent. So all I need to do is just deliver that thrust right back in. So we can go a little bit, we can speed it up, start it very slow, but then eventually you want to work on going super fast so it's a little bit more realistic, right? So that would be the progression. Understand at empty hands, flow, get used to the timing, the body angling, staying adhered to his body, okay? And you progress in this drill, all right? So the next step would be, how do we attack the knife hand? Because the knife hand is the most dangerous part. I need to disable this knife hand, okay? So when I'm striking, I'm actually attacking the back of his hand. We develop this timing and speed and accuracy through going slow at first, okay? So when he's coming in, first thing I do is I angle it out of the way, snap that hand, just like this. So the blade is held 2 fingers and snaps. And you're going into the bone and you're cutting ligaments and tendons in the hand, right? So we go slow, 1, bang, and then I come back at him. 1. So maybe some people might say, well, how are you going to have enough time to pull something like that off? First of all, we've trained this hours, right? Hours of training and accuracy. That's how quick it could be. Right? All right, so you train this over and over. Work your way up, empty hands against blade, blade against blade, and then you can start adding your counters and your counter strikes on the knife hand. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Hope you enjoyed the content. I also want to send a shout out to all the subscribers that have been subscribing to my channel. I thank you very much. Remember, like and subscribe. If you have any comments, leave them down below. And always train hard and stay safe.